Hello there from Singapore. I'm Peter Dorney and I'm here to tell you more about my new book, The Baker's Dozen. This is the story of a couple in Stockport who've been running a fish and chip shop for 20 years and they win big on the UK lottery. Now, before we go too far, let me mention that everybody I speak to is fed up of hearing about Brexit. I have though to mention that in this book there's a Brexit, but it's not a vote, it's a dog. And it's the dog that lives in the orphanage that they get involved in, Dodo and Ray Baker, once they get to Cambodia. Now we'll leave that there and backtrack a bit to the beginning of the story where they win over £60 million on the weekend lottery. Now, I'm just going to read you a little bit from where they get the check, and all sorts of reporters are sitting outside the chip shop and they'd be interviewed in the cobbled streets and all sorts of things happen. Is it true that you had two goldfish called Salt and Vinegar in the front window of the chip shop? A Daily Telegraph lady wondered. No, they were called Meat Pie and Mushy Peas. Ray shared the details. Another one says, a cub reporter from Manchester Evening News asked Dodo if she would like some champagne as she posed for his photographer with a fresh plate of fish and chips. She said, you smooth-talking devil you, go on then, but you look a bit young to me, so you can't have any, but I can get you a Diet Coke if you'd like it. And so it goes on. Okay? Further on, the couple go to the park, to the summer fair with Lisa, Dodo's sister, and the mother, Hilda. And the couple, Lisa and Hilda, go on the big wheel, which conks out just as the top of a twirl. So they have to call the fire brigade, you guessed it, yes. And they climb up, two firemen climb up and come into the capsule to rescue them. Open the door and they walk in and say, good evening ladies, having a nice ride? Did you call for a lift? And Hilda, the mother, says, very funny. You're just like the number 22 bus, you lot. We sit here for hours and then two of them turn up. Now we've got two fire engines downstairs. What are you playing at? He says, trying to park here is a nightmare. No empty slots around the place. It's dead busy. Only kidding. Would you like to step out with me? Let's go for a walk. And they rescue them. Or do they? They do actually. Okay. This book is on Amazon Kindle. It's also on Amazon, and it's also on Create Space, which is a print version, print to order from Amazon. Let me just leave you with the thought that the Stockport Triangle here on the front of the book is still there. It's awash with humour and delight and wonderful happenings. Get into this if you need a smile or 300,000. It's dead funny. I'm Peter Dorney in Singapore, where it's still raining. We haven't done any of this because the weather's been so bad. Wet and windy and no sun, but never mind. The sun is shining in this book. Thank you very much. From Singapore, goodbye. Chinese New Year is coming, get ready.